Imagine standing among millions of people, each from a different corner of the earth, all dressed alike, all chanting the same words, all walking, praying, and weeping in unison. What drives them? Why do they come? Today, we dive into one of the most powerful spiritual journeys on earth, the Hajj, the sacred pilgrimage to Mecca, and why it continues to transform the lives of millions. Hajj is not just a religious duty, it is a soul-shaking experience that connects the physical and the metaphysical. In this video, we'll explore its history, meaning, and impact. If you're curious about faith, ritual, or humanity's search for divine presence, this episode is for you. Subscribe now and join the journey. Hajj is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, obligatory once in a lifetime for every Muslim who is physically and financially able. Every year, around 2 to 3 million Muslims make their way to Mecca in Saudi Arabia during the 12th month of the Islamic calendar, Dhul Hijjah. But the origins of this pilgrimage are far older than Islam itself. The rituals of Hajj trace back to the Prophet Abraham, known as Ibrahim in Islam. According to Islamic belief, God commanded Abraham to leave his wife Hagar and their infant son Ishmael in the barren desert of Mecca. Hagar's desperate search for water between the hills of Safa and Marwah became part of the Hajj ritual. Eventually, a spring, Zamzam, miraculously gushed forth. Later, Abraham and Ishmael were instructed by God to build the Kaaba, the black cube that stands today at the center of the Grand Mosque, Al-Masjid al-Haram. The Prophet Muhammad performed the Hajj once in his lifetime. His farewell pilgrimage, as it's known, in the year 632 CE, cemented the rituals and spiritual framework that Muslims follow to this day. He said, "Take your rights from me, Sahih Muslim." And with that, the sequence of actions, from Tawaf, the circling of the Kaaba, to the standing at Arafat, became sacred acts of devotion and remembrance. Hajj is not just a physical journey, but a metaphysical one. Every pilgrim sheds worldly identifiers, no brands, no distinctions of wealth or race. Men wear 2 unstitched white cloths. Women dress simply and modestly. This dress code, called Ihram, symbolizes purity, equality, and the abandonment of ego. The Quran says, "And proclaim to the people the Hajj. They will come to you on foot and on every lean camel. They will come from every distant pass." Quran 22:27. The journey tests patience, humility, and the soul's ability to surrender. Pilgrims walk long distances, often in intense heat, enduring discomfort, fatigue, and the overwhelming emotions of standing where prophets stood. On the plain of Arafat, where Adam is believed to have reunited with Eve and where the prophet gave his final sermon, pilgrims stand in silence, prayer, and tears. It is said that on this day, sins are erased and souls are renewed. What do you think about such a ritual of radical humility and unity? Comment below. Would you go on such a journey if it meant transformation? Culturally, Hajj reinforces the idea of a global Muslim ummah, a single, united community. Here, a Nigerian farmer prays beside an Indonesian doctor. A Turkish grandmother walks hand in hand with a Syrian orphan. All languages, all colors, all backgrounds, leveled before God. The pilgrimage breaks down racial, ethnic, and socio-economic barriers, reminding humanity of its shared origin. The impact of Hajj doesn't end when pilgrims return. Many describe a deep inner peace, a shift in values, a desire to live more sincerely. In some cases, it becomes a turning point, an awakening. Communities welcome pilgrims with reverence, often calling them Haji as a sign of respect. It strengthens ties, softens hearts, and echoes the central message of Islam: submission to the one God and compassion toward all. In the end, the Hajj is not just about walking to a sacred place. It's about returning to your true self. It's about confronting your soul, shedding your pride, and being reborn in a state of humility and devotion. It's a rehearsal for the Day of Judgment, where each person stands before God with nothing but their deeds. That's why pilgrims chant, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, here I am, O Allah, here I am, over and over again. It's a declaration of presence, surrender, and longing. For many, the pilgrimage marks a spiritual rebirth, a cleansing not only of sin but of distraction. The modern world pulls us in countless directions, but Hajj pulls the soul back to its origin. It's a reminder that life itself is a journey, and its meaning is found not in possessions or status, but in submission, gratitude, and connection to the divine. Thank you for watching. If this journey inspired you, share it with someone who might need a reminder of the beauty of faith. Subscribe for more insights on the world's great spiritual traditions. Peace be upon you.